Have you ever wondered why fear can grip us so tightly, even when we're in a safe environment? Fear is a fascinating yet complex emotion that can significantly affect our lives. It has the power to paralyze us, hinder our progress, and prevent us from pursuing our dreams. But what if we could learn to harness this emotion, understand it, and ultimately overcome it? Fear, in its most basic form, is a survival mechanism. It's our body's way of protecting us from danger. Yet, in our modern world, fear often extends beyond physical threats and ventures into the realm of the psychological. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. These are all fears that can hold us back in our personal and professional lives. So how do we go about overcoming these fears? The process can be broken down into 4 manageable steps: acknowledgement, understanding, preparation, and action. Firstly, acknowledgement. The journey to overcoming fear begins with acknowledging its existence. Denying or ignoring fear only gives it more power. It's essential to admit to ourselves that we're afraid, and that's perfectly okay. Fear is a normal human emotion, and everyone experiences it in one form or another. Secondly, understanding. Once we've acknowledged our fear, the next step is to understand it. What is the root cause of the fear? Is it based on a past experience, or is it fear of a future possibility? By understanding the source of our fear, we can begin to rationalize it and determine whether it's a valid concern or an irrational fear. The third step is preparation. This involves developing coping mechanisms and strategies to deal with the fear. This could be through self-care practices, seeking professional help, or utilizing techniques like meditation or mindfulness. Preparation is about equipping ourselves with the tools to face our fear head-on. Finally, action. This is the step where we face our fear. It's not about eradicating the fear altogether, that's unrealistic. Instead, it's about learning to function despite the fear. It's about pushing ourselves out of our comfort zones and proving to ourselves that we can overcome our fears. Overcoming fear is not an overnight process. It takes time, patience, and persistence. But by following these 4 steps, acknowledgement, understanding, preparation, and action, we can begin to take control of our fears rather than letting them control us. In summary, overcoming fear involves recognizing the fear, understanding its roots, preparing ourselves to confront it, and then taking the necessary actions despite the fear. It's a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. And remember, it's okay to be afraid. What's important is not letting fear limit our potential or dictate our lives. We all have the power to overcome our fears, and in doing so, we open up a world of possibilities. So take a step today. Acknowledge your fear, understand it, prepare for it, and then face it. You might be surprised at what you can achieve.